have a big hug. Now, today, Pilates, I do have my weights out. I have a couple different sizes. We'll go through our chest press. We'll do some shoulder work. Add some little circles on your back, warming up your low back around in one direction. Take it around in the other direction. Here's your long stretch. Reach from your fingers to your toes. Lengthen all the way out. Here comes your banana stretch. Take it off to one side. Arms and legs go off to the side. Stretch the side of the body. Take it off to the other side. Bring your knee into your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. Opening up your hips. Again, more warming up of your back. Knee is going across the midline. Here's your twist. Open up the chest, the shoulder. Bring it back to the center. Hold on behind your thigh. Push the bottom of the foot in towards the ceiling. Add a bend. Here comes the push and the bend. 2 more times. Push. Bend. 1 more. Keep it up. Add your ankle circle. Circle it around. Circle it around. Take it around in the other direction. Here's your figure 4. Ankle is over the knee. Give yourself a nice little hug. There's the open up the hips a little bit more. Return to your long stretch. Reach from your fingers to your toes. Get as long as you can. Here comes your banana stretch. Take it off to one side. Go over to the other side. Return to the center. Knee comes into the chest. From here, you're taking the knee across your midline. Bring it back to center. And now you're going to push the bottom of the foot in towards the ceiling. Add a bend. There's your push. And your bend. 2 more times. From here, you're going to add your ankle circles. Circle around and around. Change the direction. Take it in the other direction. Figure 4. Ankle is over the knee. Here comes, leg comes up. Giving yourself a stretch through your hips. Feet go down to the mat. Windshield wiper legs. Here comes little windshield wipers, taking it side to side. Take a few more of these. Then bring yourself back to center. We're going to take our bridges. Set your feet up. Arms are by your side. And the lift of your hips. And then slowly bring your hips back down. Here comes the lift of your hips. And now you bring it back down. Let's add our arms up and over. As you lift your hips, reach your arms over. Bring everything back down. Do that 1 more time. Lift your hips, reach up and over. Bring it back down. Lift your hips up halfway. Fingertips go to the ceiling. Add your upper body twist. Rotate through your upper back. Add a little twist. Bring it to center. Take it over to the other side. 1 more time each side. Here comes your over. Center. Take it to the other side. Bring it back to center. Hips can go down. Palms press into the ceiling. Stretching out your wrist. Flip your fingertips away. There's this stretch to your wrists to your forearms. Add your wrist circles. Take it around and around. Open up your arms to the side. Add a couple floor angels. Just enough to get your movement through your shoulders. Big or small, wherever it works for you. Zip up your core. Arms are going to go around wherever they work for you. Do that a few times. Next move will be our crunches. You can bring your hands behind your head. Set yourself up and your exhale as you lift. Control the move down. Exhale and lift. Control the move down. Here's your lift and your lower. Lift and lower. Exhale as you lift. 2 more. Keep the upper body down. Here comes your leg circle. Upper body down, lift your toes up towards the ceiling, add your circles on the ceiling. Leg goes up and around. Maybe you can make it a little bigger today. Change the direction, take it around in the other direction. Circle it around, circle it around. Finish this circle, and then we switch sides. You take it over to the other side. Leg is up, add your circle around. Full stability here, zip up the core. Pelvis is still. There's your circle. Change the direction, take it around in the other direction. Zip up the core. One more big circle around. When you finish that, it's your single leg stretch. Bring your knees in. Here comes extend a leg out, and then you switch. Extend a leg out, and then you switch. Your choice. You could lift the shoulders if you'd like, depending how you feel today. But maybe you keep your shoulders down. And there's your reach, and your reach. There's your reach, and reach. We have 4, 3, 2. Both of your knees come in and both of them go up. There comes your double leg. We bring it in. We extend it out. You bring it in. You extend it up. Take 2 more. There's 1. Here comes 2. Take a bridge. Bring your feet down to the floor. Lift your hips. Give yourself a stretch here. Shoot the tailbone away. Knees shoot forward. Lengthen from the shoulders all the way through the glutes. Hips are going to come down. Toes go back up towards the ceiling. Once they're up, it's a single leg drop. You're going to drop one leg down, bring it up. Drop one leg down, bring it up. There's your drop and lift, drop and lift, drop and lift. We'll do 4 more. There's your 4, 3, 2, double leg drop here. Now your range of motion, wherever that works, where you can control it with your core, and you bring it up. You have this double leg drop, pause, bring it up. Only 2 more here. There goes 1, bring it up. Here goes 2. Go ahead, bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice hug. Maybe it's a happy baby if that feels better right now. Whatever your body needs, give yourself a little break. Release it all the way out. We're getting ready for our next set. Take a long stretch. Reach from your fingers to your toes. You're going to roll yourself all the way up, chin to chest. Roll yourself up. Once you're there, give yourself a spinal stretch. You can drop the chin, round through the spine. Sit up nice and tall. Take your arms in front and a little twist. We're going to twist off to one side and then twist off to the other side. There's your twist to one side, twist to the other side. There's your twist and twist. Finish this one. Saw is next. Feet can go a little bit wider. Arms would reach out. There's your rotate, reach and look. Bring it up, switch sides, rotate, reach and look. Do it again. There's your rotate and look. Rotate and look. Here comes 4. Here's your 3. It's your 2. Once you finish this, take your spinal stretch. Give yourself a nice stretch here. Drop the chin, roll through the spine. There is the stretch. You're going to bring yourself up. We're going to focus on our quadriceps. We're going to do our quadricep work in a seated position. If you want to use your block to take your leg up and over, go for it. If you want to use a weight on your thigh, add that weight on your thigh. I'll grab my tiny one. Set yourself up, and here we go. We take the leg up and over, and then we bring it back. Here's your up and over. Release it back. Try to sit up nice and tall as you float the leg over and over. There's your over and over. Remember to breathe. If you're holding your breath, you want to exhale. Lift it over and over. We have 4 more to go. There's your 4. Here's your 3. Here's your 2. One more time. When you finish that one, you can set the leg down. Have your weight to the side, kind of tap it out, tap it out, tap it out, rub it out, rub it out, rub it out. We'll get ready to take it to the other side. I did take a small weight today. I set it on my thigh. That's completely optional. Go bigger if you want to go bigger. This is your quadricep, but form is more important. Here comes your float over and bring it back. There's your over and bring it back. So we try to stay nice and relaxed. We don't want to be straining in our neck and our shoulders. We want to make sure we're using the quadricep to get the leg to go over. Meaning we don't want to be leaning back where we're using momentum. Use the strength of your thigh. Here's your 5. Here's your 4. It's your 3. It's your 2. One more time. Finish that. You can set your weight down. You can tap out your thigh. Give yourself a nice little tap, tap, tap. Block can go to the side. We're going to do a little reverse tabletop, reverse plank if that works for you. Set your hands up where it works. Feet are flat. You're going to press into your feet. Lift your hips. There's the stretch. It's a little counter stretch to doing our quadriceps. Squeeze your glutes. Lift up high. Bring your hips back down. Let's take this right into a boat pose. You can bring your feet up if it works for you. Maybe you hold on behind your thighs. Maybe you reach your hands. Maybe you can take them up. Maybe you have your legs go straight today. Wherever you want to take your boat pose, hold it there. Feet come back down to the floor. Go back into that reverse tabletop. Plank, if plank works for you in this, your legs could be straight. I'm keeping mine bent. There's a lift of your hips. Go up, lift, 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 lift. Start bringing yourself back down. We will do that one more time. Bring yourself up into your boat pose, wherever that is for you today. Maybe you reach, maybe you take it up, wherever it works. Hold it there. Hold it a little bit longer. Bring your feet down. Here comes that reverse tabletop. One more time. Shoulders back. Lift your hips. Bring your hips back and down. Give yourself a little forward stretch right here. Your feet are going to be out. You're going to drop your chin, round through your spine. Bring yourself up. We're going to take it down to the floor so we can work on our chest press, chest flies. Have your weights ready to go. So that just depends what size weight you like to use. Heavier is usually for your chest press. Maybe adjust it a little bit for your flies and your triceps. Careful when you go down. You always want to keep your weights nice and close to your body. And then once you get there, first move is going to be your chest press. Set yourself up, and then you add your push and bring it down. There's your push and bring it down. There's your up and down, up and down. Now remember, push through your chest. There's your up. I am going to bring in a higher number of reps today as you take the up and the down. Now, your next one, if you choose, your knees are going to be over your hips. That just adds one more element. When your legs, shins are parallel to the floor, you start bringing your core in. This is a chance, a little bit more core, but you're still using your chest as you push and bring it down. Push, bring it down. There's your 5 and your 4. Here's your 3, 2. Feet are going to come down. Keep your arms up. Now bring your arms up. Take your palms in. This is your tricep press. You're going to slide the elbows by your rib cage. Press it up. Now this is for your triceps, but you get to use your chest. We know we're really strong in this. This is what a tricep push-up is. It's this movement. We're just doing it with weights today, so not quite as heavy as our entire body. There comes that down and the up. There's your down and up. 2 more. There's 1. There's 2. Now we're going to do some bridges. I'm going to set down one of my heavier weights. I'm going to set the other one on my hips for bridges. That is up to you. You may decide to do that or not. With the weight on my hips, I'm going to add my bridges as I go up and down. There comes the lift up and bring it down. Lift up, release it down. There's your lift and lower. Now we lengthen through the spine. I say that a lot because I want to make sure you're not using your low back to get your hips up, but you're using your glutes and your hamstrings. We have 3 more to go. Take one more bridge. Hips can stay down. Take the weight for pullover. Now I'm going to keep my one heavier weight. I'm going to be holding on to my weight. Here comes the pullover. So there's your over and bring it back up. Adjust your hands wherever it works for you as you take it over and pull. There's your over and pull. There's your over and pull, over and pull. 5 more. We have 5, 4, 3, 2. Now finish this one. Carefully bring this weight down. We're going to go into chest flies. Still working our chest. Your weights can go a little further away. I like to switch mine out. I like a little lighter weights when I go into chest flies. A little smaller muscle group. Arms are up. Palms are in. You open your arms to the side. You bring them back up. There's your open and squeeze. Now we try to keep our rib cage from flaring, meaning each time you open and close, you want to think of that nice exhale so you can keep your rib cage in and together as you open and close. There's your open and close. We have 3, 2. Now for the next set, knees are coming up over our hips. We have 10 more to go. That's always optional. You don't have to use that, or you don't have to choose that version. We're still using our core. You still want to have control through your chest. There comes the open, squeeze, open, squeeze. We have 5 more. There's your 5, 4, 3, 2. Once you finish this, feet can come down, and we go right into our tricep press one more time. Feet are down, slide the elbows by your rib cage. Now you have a little lighter set of weights, possibly if you switched out your weights. We're going to do 8 more as you slide the elbows down by your rib cage. My camera keeps turning off, but I'm still here. Here comes that slide down, press up, slide down, press up. 3 more, there's your 3. It's your 2. Now finish this one, bring your weights to your hips. Now I'm going to keep both these weights on my hips, but you adjust. If you only want one on your hips, go for it. Here comes the lift of your hips and lower down. There's the lift of your hips. You lower down. There comes your up and down, up and down. Take your time. Go through the full range of motion. Here comes 5, 4, 3, 2. Once you finish this, weights are back in your hand. Take one weight in each hand. Bring them up and over. Now I'm going to add our pullover, but I'm going to add the extension of our leg. So knees are over the hips again. As your arms go over, extend a leg out. Now that's optional. This is a way more intense move. You have this extension of a leg as your arms go over. There's your extension over. So now really focus. You're using your chest and your back. You're using your core as you extend the leg out. Take your time. Go through the full range of motion. Remember to exhale. Big exhale with all the effort there. One more time each side. Finish this one. Keep your arms up. We're going to do some tricep extensions real quick. Arms are up, and there's the bend of your elbow, and bring it up. There's the bend and the lift. There's the bend and the lift. Hang in there. We're almost there. You have 5 more to go for your triceps. We have 5, 4, 3, 2. Next set is going to be your bicep curls. You're going to bring your arms down by your side. Palms are up, and then you add your bicep curl right here. We'll do a total of 10 for our biceps, and then we're going to be moving on. Take the lift up, and same idea, right? We still want to think. Zip up the core. Try to avoid flaring the rib cage if that's the thing that you do. That means focus on the exhale. We have 4 more curls. Here comes your 4, 3, 2. One more time. When you finish that, you can go ahead, carefully set your weights off to the side, roll them away, give yourself a stretch. Now, maybe it's a long stretch, maybe it's knees into your chest, whatever you need. We want to stretch out our chest. Maybe it's a little banana, I don't know, whatever feels good, that's what you're gonna do. We're all gonna meet on our front side, coming into a Sphinx pose. We're gonna roll all the way over, going into a Sphinx so you can stretch out the chest, some of the core, forearms are on the mat, toes can reach away. There's a lengthening, so lengthen before you ever lift up. And then make sure you are engaging through the legs. Nice big stretch here. Lower yourself down. Take a cobra. Squeeze your elbows together. Lift up a little or a lot, wherever it feels good. Give yourself a little look side to side. Loosening up the head. Bring yourself down. We're going into our reverse crunches. That is going to be your hands underneath your forehead. Tops of the feet press down, kneecaps are off the mat, hip bones stay connected. There's your little lift and lower. No pain here. This is about strengthening. Strengthening does not mean that we cause pain. That means our range of motion might be a little bit smaller. Or you're focused on embracing the core before you lift. There's your 5. And your 4, 3, 2. Now you're going to sweep your hands next to your thighs. Have your palms up. Keep pushing the tops of the feet down. Do those little pulses for your rear deltoids. Little lifts of your arm. Little lift, little lift. There's your up and up. Think maybe a little squeeze between the shoulder blades each time. Locust is here. You can keep reaching towards your toes. Now my palms are going to face my thighs. Legs are coming up, holding your locust. Strong through the glutes, the hamstrings, inner thighs. Cobra, this is your break. Hands by your rib cage. Make it feel good. Give yourself a little break here. If you choose to look, you look. If you want to just look straight ahead, go for it. Lower yourself down. We're going to take our hands up to a Y. We're going to go into our reach and pull. Same idea, tops of the feet press into the mat. Hover the upper body. Pull your elbows back to a W. Reach to your Y. Pull back for your W. There's your reach and your pull. Here's your reach and pull. There's your reach and pull. 2 more. There's 1. Now keep it goalpost arms here. Keep your arms at goalposts. Add a little squeeze between your shoulder blades. Little lift of the arms. It's a little lift. Now relax your neck and your shoulders. Your gaze is towards the mat. There's your 4 and your 3. It's your 2. Hands sweep by your thighs. Locust, lift the legs, hold it here. Strong, strong back body. Cobra, take a little break. Bring yourself up. Maybe you turn your head, maybe you don't. Once you finish this, bring yourself down. Swimming is next. We're going to reach our hands out in front of us. You're going to lift your legs. You're going to take opposite arm, opposite leg. There's your swim and swim. Swim and swim. Few more here. And now you're going to hold everything up. This is going to be your isometric hold. You're lengthening, you're holding, you're strengthening. Stay here. Locust, sweep your hands back by your thighs. Cobra, bring yourself up for your stretch. There's your lift up. Maybe you look, maybe you don't. You are going to bring yourself all the way down. Take your forehead down to the mat. Windshield wiper legs. You can bring your legs up. Maybe you take this little side to side sweeping motion. Maybe you keep your feet down and you just wiggle your hips. Maybe you take your big toes together, whatever feels good. Do a little bit of this, releasing your back. Child's pose. We're going to take one more stretch for our body. You're going to press yourself back. Take your child's pose. Wherever it is that feels good for you. Use that. Stretch out the chest, stretch out the back, stretch out the hips. Maybe if you want to do a little walk off to one side, then the other side, you could do that. Go to your hands and knees, take a cow cat. There's the drop of the belly and the look up. Do that one more time. Now when you finish this, we're going to do some rows for our back. We did all of our chest work. I want to make sure we even it out. I'm going to be doing my rows from a lunge position. I am going to tuck in some reverse flies today. I have a smaller weight for the reverse flies. We'll do one side, then we'll go to the other side. Set yourself up. Have your heavier weight, your lighter weight. Right here is your lunge position, wherever that works for you. Make sure your shoulder stays back and down. Here comes the pull and the release. There's your lift and lower. There's your up and down, up and down. Now we're going to do a total of 20 here. We worked our chest quite a bit. I want to make sure we get our back. We always want to make sure the complementary muscles, we want them both to be worked pretty close to the same amount. 10 more to go here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now you can set this weight down. We're going to do our flies next. This is our rear deltoid fly. I grabbed a smaller weight. Make sure you do this nice shoulder roll. Get your shoulder blade back and down, and then you open up to the side and you control it down. Smaller muscle group, this is the back of your shoulder. It's your upper back. There comes that lift up and lower down, lift up and lower down. There's your lift and lower. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, finish this one, and we'll get ready to take it over to the other side. You can set your smaller weight down. Bring yourself over to the other side. We start with a heavier weight, that's for your rows. Lunge position, we still want to make sure our shoulder blade back and down. And there it goes. There's that pull up, release down. So like I said, heavier weight, higher number of reps today. If you don't feel any effort as we get close to the end, especially after doing 20, it is time to up the size of your dumbbell. There comes the lift and the lower. You have 10 more. Bring it up, control it down. Bring it up, control it down. There's your lift and lower, lift and lower. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Once you finish this, you can set the weight down. Here comes your reverse fly. Roll, I have my lighter weight, roll your shoulder back and down, open it up to the side, control it down, open, control down. Smaller muscle group. There comes the lift and lower, lift, lower. We have 5, 4, 3, 2. And then once you finish that one, go ahead, set your weight down. You can bring yourself out of your lunge position, shake it out a little bit. We're going right onto our sides. We're going to start with our clamshell. We're going to add shoulder. You're going to see me bring my lighter weight. Lighter weight is intentional because it's our shoulder. It's internal, external rotation. We'll start with the clamshell. If you want to use a little heavier weight for your clamshell, go for it. I'm going to use my lighter weight, and then I'm just going to adjust it to go into my shoulder. So first, just the lift and lower of the leg. So we're going to start emphasizing hip strength here as you lift and lower. There's your open and close. Open and close. Now, if you're using a weight, we have it closer to the knee. We have 5 more like this. Now the next 10 that we do, I'm going to be holding the weight, adding some shoulder, internal, external. You could also keep it on your thigh if you don't want to add the shoulder part. Now, just because we started lifting and lowering the arm, we still keep our knees stacked. You still want to do a really good clamshell movement with your legs. We're still strengthening our hips. There's your 5, 4, 3, 2. Now, once you finish this, you can set the weight down. You can extend the bottom leg. I guess if you want to use the weight on your thigh, go for it. We're lifting and lowering the top leg. So there's that up and down. Feel free to put your weight on it if you'd like. There's your lift and lower. Lift and lower. Four more here. There's 4, 3, 2. Now extend both of your legs out. We're going to bring the bottom leg to the top leg. You're going to keep the top leg elevated. Inner thigh. Now you're going to focus on the inner thigh of the bottom leg as you lift and lower. Lift and lower. There's your up and down, up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2. Relax the bottom leg. Let's last exercise. Point your toes. Add some little circles. Use your core. Use your core as you make little leg circles. Stay centered. Stay steady. Change the direction of these circles. Circle it around and around. And then once you finish that, go ahead, shake it out. Give yourself a little shake. We're going right over to the other side. Bring your weight with you. If you used it, it is going to be starting with our clamshell, and we will be moving on to our other exercises. So here it comes. Clamshell, when you're ready to start, it's your open and close. Open and close. Lift and lower. Lift, lower. There's your 5, 4, 3, 2. Next, we add the shoulder if you choose. Keep your clamshell, but then you have the open and the movement of your shoulder. Think shoulder health here. This is keeping mobility in all ranges of motion for our shoulder joint. There's 5, 4, 3, 2. Now, when you finish this one, it's your top leg lift. I'm not using a weight. You're more than welcome to. There's the lift of the top leg and then the squeeze down, lift and lower, lift and lower. There's your up and down. We have 5, 4, 3, 2. Now you're going to hover that top leg so you can bring the bottom leg to the top. There's your inner thigh work as you lift and squeeze, lift and squeeze. There's your lift and lift. 5, 4, 3, 2. Here comes your leg circles, top leg, reach the toes, add your circle around, circle around, circle around. And then you change the direction of the circles, so they go around in the other direction. Now you're going to relax the leg. Come onto your back side. We're going to focus on our core. Bring yourself over. Start with some windshield wipers. So once you get on your back side, loosen up the hips. We just did all of our clamshells, inner, outer thighs. Relax the hips. If you want to do a little hug, knees into the chest, maybe add some circles, maybe a little happy baby. I don't know, whatever will feel good. We just want to loosen it up, relax that, so we can get ready to go into classic crunches first. We're going to start with our classic crunch. Hands behind your head. Add your exhale and lift. Now remember, we want to keep all the work in the core. Your shoulders are along for the ride. You have that exhale as you lift up, lower down. It's a zip up of the core. Our pelvis stays still. If you like to kind of pull at your pelvis to get your chest up, keep that, zip up the core, keep it intact. And there comes that lift and lower, lift, lower. Once you finish this, arms are by your side. March your legs, or maybe you take both up at a time. You're going to see me do one at a time. You're more than welcome to do both. All of our bodies are different. You might like lifting both legs together. Now just make sure you're using your core when you lift the leg up. There's your 4, your 3, here's your 2. Now both your knees are going to stay up. You're going to bring your knees up. Take your hands behind your head. As you crunch, tap a foot down and lift it up. So now I'm adding a crunch, and it's going to go along with the tap of my foot down. Now again, we're using our core. Keep that in mind. There is that core crunch, but then we have the tap of the heel down so that you can use even more of your core. We have 4, 3. There's your 2. Keep the upper body down. Open your arms up to the side. Here's your hip roll. You roll your legs off to the side. This is where you always have the choice. Maybe you strain one or both your legs or not. Bring it to center. Take it to the other side. There's your hip roll. Hold it there. Bring it to center. Here's your hip roll. Now take your time in this. Hold it here. Make sure you're in your core. If you want to extend one or both legs, go for it. When you come back to center, make sure your low back is still connected to the mat. You roll to the other side. Maybe you extend one or both your legs. Hold it. That's the strengthening. When you come back to center, low back is connected to the mat. Roll off to the other side. Pause when you get there. One or both your legs, your choice. Bring it to center. And now you take it to the other side. Hold it, feel the strengthening in your core. Return to center. Keep your knees over your hips. Take your hands behind your head. Bicycle. Lift the shoulder blade and bring it back to center. Lift the shoulder blade. Bring it back to center. There's your lift and center. Lift, center. There's your up and center. Up and center. There's your 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Feet are going to come down to the mat. Take a bridge. Arms by your side, lift your hips. Once your hips are lifted, we're adding a march. Now keep your hips high, lift a knee, pause, bring it down, switch sides. Lift a knee, pause, bring it down. Here's the lift, pause, reset, make sure your hips are lifted. There's the other side. You have 4 more to go here. There's your 4. Here's your 3. It's 2. One more time. Keep the hips up. Hold the bridge. Slowly bring your hips down. Lift your knees back up over your hips. Fingertips go up. Dead bug, opposite arm, opposite leg. Extend it out. Pause. Bring it in. Other side. Extend out. Now it could be a tap of your foot. It could be the full extension. It is up to you, wherever you want to take it. There's your out and in. There's your out and in. There's your out, in. One more time, each side, like this. We have one more move we're going to do. Now do same arm, same leg. Extend out, same arm, same leg. Bring it in, switch sides. Same arm, same leg. Bring it in, switch. Now we're going to do the same arm, same leg, but we're alternating sides each time. You have 4 more like this. This is really for your core strength. Make sure your low back is staying against your mat as you extend out. One more time on each side. Finish this one. Bring your feet down to the mat. Lift your hips. Give yourself a big stretch. There's your stretch. Bring your hips down. Knees are coming into your chest. Give yourself a nice hug. Circles on your back. We are going to start stretching everything out here. There's your circles on your back. Keep hugging your one knee in. Extend the other leg out. Now this, we use our hips a lot. This is your chance. Open up the hips. Really press the heel down and away from you. Hamstring stretch. You're going to take the bottom of the foot towards the ceiling. Stretch out your hamstring. Bend the knee, take the leg across your midline. Add your twist, but use it to stretch your chest, your shoulder. Try to keep your shoulder down on the mat as you take the twist. Bring it to the center. Take a figure 4. Now you might choose to keep the leg low, open up the knee. You might choose to lift it up, add a bigger stretch. Foot goes down to the 4, add a little spinal twist. You're going to drop the knees off to one side. Make this feel good. We did hip exercises. Here's your chance to stretch out the hips. Take it off to the other side. Bring it back to center. Both your knees come into your chest. There's your hug. We have the other side to go. You're going to hug the other knee in, extend the opposite leg out. This is a great stretch for your hips, so press the straight leg down and away from you. Hamstring stretch. You're going to take the bottom of the foot towards the ceiling. Stretch out your hamstring. And this might go all the way down to your calf, your heel, your foot. Bend the knee, take it across your midline. Use this. It's a spinal twist, but use it to stretch the chest, open up the shoulder. Bring it back to the center. Here comes your figure 4. And now you add your drop off to one side, stretching here. And now you take it over to the other side. You bring it back to center. Happy baby, knees coming to your armpits, bottoms of the feet go to the ceiling. Here's your little rocking side to side. Take a long stretch. Reach from your fingers to your toes. Get as long as you can. Once you have that, you're going to roll yourself up or take whatever method you want. I'm going to take it off to the side, bring myself up into a seated position. Once you're there, you can take your legs out in front of you. Take a nice spinal stretch here, wherever that feels good. Bring yourself up, hug one knee into your chest. Take the leg over. We're going into our twist. Sit up tall, add your twist. Face the front. Take one more quick figure 4 here. Bend the hip, bend the bottom leg, give yourself a stretch, open your chest. And then extend both your legs out. We have the other side to go. You're going to bend the other leg, take it up and over, hug the knee, sit up tall, add your twist. Bring it back to the center. Take the figure 4 real quick, one more time. Then you relax the legs one more time, windshield wipers. Just loosen up the lower body one more time. Take it side to side. I'm going to be grabbing my block real quick. I'm going to sit on the block so we can stretch out the upper body after doing all of our upper body work. We did all this strengthening for our chest and our back. There's the comfy position. Right hand goes behind. Drop the left, drop the ear. And then if you choose today, you can take your left hand, add a little extra stretch for your neck. It's super soft and super gentle as you add a little extra stretch here for your neck. And then relax this side, take it over to the other side. Arm is going to go behind. Then once you're, drop the ear. And then you can take the hand if you want it. And then you lift up, relax the arm, take a little shoulder roll, open up your arms. We want to stretch the chest. You're going to drop the thumbs, reach back, stretch your biceps as you reach. Clasp your hands, open the chest. We did all of our chest work today. Open up the chest, stretch through the shoulders. Now open your arms to the side again, hug a big ball. And now we did our rows. So you want to open up the upper back, lean off to one side. We also did our rear deltoids, the back of our shoulders. Take it off to the other side. Give yourself a stretch right there. Bring it to center. You're going to sweep your arms up. Flip your palms towards the ceiling. Just nice little stretch to lengthen through your waistline. Release the fingertips, drop the right hand behind. Now there's your tricep. We did tricep work, stretch out your tricep. It also gets your shoulder. Fingertips go up, you drop the left. There's the stretch. Fingertips go up, bring your arms down, give yourself a big shoulder roll. Roll your shoulders up and around. Open your arms up to the side. Give yourself a big hug. Right arm on the bottom. Give yourself a hug. Drop the elbows, drop the chin. Stretch the neck. Look straight ahead, lift the elbows. That gives you a little extra stretch for your shoulders. Open up the arms. Here comes the other side. Give yourself a big hug. Drop the elbows, drop the chin. Look straight ahead, open up the arms. Take a couple big arm circles. Circle your arms up and around to the back. One last time, loosen up the shoulders, loosen up the chest, the back. On the next one, we're going into our inhales. Take your arms, big inhale, reach up. Exhale, blow it out. 2 more times. Here comes your inhale, reach up. Exhale, blow it out, and 1 more time. Here comes your inhale. Here comes your exhale. And thank you, everybody.